Well, I haven't been this excited to record a YouTube video in ever. The Montreal Canadiens have officially relieved Kirk Muller and Claude Julien from their coaching duties. This is a win for all Habs fans. We might have lost last night and felt like idiots, but this makes it all worth it. Let me read the official tweet. The Canadiens have appointed Dominique Ducharme to interim head coach and have added Alexander Burrows to the coaching staff. Claude Julien and Kirk Muller are gone. Our power play might be decent. We might be able to have okay lines. We won't have Philip Deneau on the first line anymore, hopefully. I hope Ducharme does something about that and puts KK there, but that's besides the point. Let's just talk about this for a second. It's a great day in Montreal. Nobody has been wanting this more than Montreal Canadiens Twitter. I think it was trending at one point last night. Let me just read my recent tweets. Get this trending. Hashtag fire Julien. Perry, are you serious? We have Kotka, Drouin, Suzuki, Toffoli, Anderson, and you send Perry. Hashtag fire Julien. Hashtag fire Julien. Last game, no Mete 3-on-3. This game, no Kotkaniemi 3-on-3. Last night's coaching performance really was embarrassing. I think Julien probably knew it was on the verge, almost to the point where he threw that game. Because I think we saw how terrible the lineups were. The shootout roster was the worst ever. He benched Brett Kulak. He benched Jesperi Kotkaniemi at one point, I believe. So yeah, it was pretty bad. But I'm glad that Marc Bergevin didn't let it go on too long and just rip the Band-Aid off 18 games into the season or something like that, and we're free of Julien, and more importantly, we're free of Kirk Muller. Kirk Muller, our power play has been abysmal recently since Muller took over, and I think Burrows will be a great fit on PK and power play, and I think that's a really good hiring for Marc Bergevin. Let's hope that there are some roster changes with Ducharme taking over. I hope that Kotkaniemi, like I said, first line, I'd love to see him with Gallagher and Tyler Toffoli. Obviously, the second line is basically our top line with Drouin, Nick Suzuki, and Josh Anderson. But our third line and our entire bottom six is terrible, and you could say the same for our entire defense. I don't like the fact that Arturi Lehkonen has been scratched. I don't like the fact that Mete and Kulak have been subbing out for one another. That's not what you need to do for Montreal, because those are two of your best defensemen on the team. Whether you like them or not, Habs fans, they are both really good. I think Brett Kulak's our best left-handed defenseman, and I think Victor Mete should be on the top pair with Shea Weber. Now, we don't know how much of this is going to actually change anything. I hope that Burrows does a good job on power play. We play tomorrow night, so it'll be interesting. I want to see the lines in practice, probably before I release this video. If there is a practice today, I don't know. But, like I said, this is something that had to happen, and I'm glad that instead of doing what Marc Bergevin does, Marc Bergevin just ripped the Band-Aid off and did it before we got too far deep into a losing streak. According to Bergevin, last night's loss was not the final straw, but it was for many Habs fans, as it looked almost as if Julien threw that game to an extent when you got into the 3-on-3 and the shootout. He did not want the Canadiens to win. Oh, and on top of all this, it was Philip Deneau's birthday. Happy birthday, Phil Deneau. I hope that you enjoy it, emotion. Now, Burrows is a guy who has been an assistant in Laval since 2018. after retiring from hockey when he played for the Canucks and the Senators. He should bring a good style to the penalty kill as well as the power play, but obviously the top priority is getting some points on the power play, as Montreal has went from one of the best early in the season to, I think, one of the worst, and something needs to change, and I don't know if the coaches can change that. Hopefully they take Shea Weber off the top power play unit. I know he can still rip it, but everybody knows it's coming, so it's not hard to stop. A good analogy for the Weber shot is like Austin Matthews is in the circle across the ice. Nobody's covering him. Everybody on the ice knows it's going there. But Matthews' shot is still so elusive, he can beat them. Shea Weber, it's just a slap shot that is hard to be accurate with. So, I think Montreal might have some of the best depth in the North Division, and I hope that Ducharme can learn how to use it well. It's really going to be a shame if he can't, and I don't know if he's going to end up with a permanent job. Maybe he will end up like Craig Berube did, or Jeff Ward in Calgary. I was hoping for this retool. It was kind of similar to what Toronto went through last year when they fired Mike Babcock, hired Sheldon Keefe, and still managed to turn the season around. And I think Montreal has a chance to do that. They've still got about 30 games left in this season, and they're not too far out of the picture for the North Division. They just need to change the lines, get more aggressive, capitalize on their opportunities a little bit more, and help out Carey Price and Jake Allen as much as possible. Thank you guys for watching, I guess. I might do a live stream rant about this a little more. I know that you guys really expected some screaming and yelling in this, but no, I just woke up to this and I knew I had to record. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.